Christianity is a Middle Eastern religion adopted by the white community. It was adopted by Constantine in Rome and then spread throughout the Western world. But it is a Middle Eastern religion, and it's very simplistic. You have the devil and you have God, and that is a wonderful metaphor for the human mind, right? We have good impulses, we have bad impulses, and they struggle with each other, and that's what moves us forward. Good and bad are relative. Sometimes bad is exactly what you need, and sometimes good is destructive, but the two opposites work together and move us forward to learn and find new things. But really, the Western world's basis of religion is Greek religion, the Greek myths. And now they call them myths because all of them are myth. They're metaphoric. And it's a way to understand something by making up a story about it, which is what we do in literature and movies and our dreams. I mean, it is an endemic part of who we are. But back in those days in Greece, when they had the Greek religion, it was much more complicated, and psychology and sociology, so much of it has moved into academics, and in the Western universities they still teach Greek mythology because it says so much about human beings and who we are and intricate parts of our lives. It is much more complicated, and the gods both have God and the devil, inside them. Just like in the Christian religion, God doesn't kill the devil because the devil is necessary. It is part of the whole. But in the old Greek religions, the gods were they were whole. They weren't just one-sided, like completely evil or completely good. They were more like human beings because it's not just a look inside the human mind, but it was a way to externalize a human being in larger form and see the power and the beauty and the glory and the destructive nature of what we are. And it's a way to sit there and study ourselves and then decide, learn from that and change and expand on what we do here in the planet. But all of this needs to be looked at and understood and digested, and what we can take from Christianity and what we can take from the Greek myths and every other religion on the planet, we need to take and incorporate and learn from and find out more about ourselves, because that gives us power. But you can't be a slave to it. You can't let it run your life. You have to run your own life and use it as a tool.